In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take advantage of Google Meet. First thing you will want to do is go to meet.google.com. If your meeting has a nickname, you can join it by entering it here. Otherwise, if you're going to start a new meeting, just click on the blue New Meeting button. Right, you can create a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, or schedule a Google Calendar meeting, and then it will show up on a specific calendar. Right, I'm going to start an instant meeting so I can show you the different features. All right, so we've started our meeting. We can add people to the meeting. There's a link. You can use telephone for sound, and there's a specific PIN that you can use to let people join. I'll assume that for the time being, we're going to send people the link or just share it directly with them. So I'm going to close this. And then getting familiar with these buttons on the bottom, the microphone will determine whether or not your microphone is muted or not. Mine is not. But if I wanted to mute myself, I would just click on that, and then the microphone button turns red with a line through it, indicating that I am muted. So you didn't hear any of the words I just said because I was muted. That's the point. So if you click on the microphone button and you mute yourself, nobody will be able to hear you. If you don't want to be heard, maybe your dog is barking uncontrollably in the background and you want to mute yourself temporarily until that subsides. You can do the same with this video button down here. If you click on that, it will stop recording video. You can add closed captioning. If you have anybody who's hard of hearing and may need closed captioning, basically what will happen is it will do the best it can to listen to the audio and add the captioning itself so that people who need that can take advantage of that. People on the meeting can raise their hand. This will allow you to notice their questions or seek their input directly at the time they want to offer it. You can present your entire screen. And then if you click on this little snowman menu, you're going to have a lot of options. So let's click on that. You can open up a Jamboard. So if you're going to jot down ideas, maybe draw some pictures, whatever, everybody will be able to see that. You can record the meeting, change the layout, switch to full screen, and a bunch of other things that you can control from the snowman menu. When COVID first started, there was demand for some of the things that Zoom had, and there are a bunch of different things that Google Meet has added since then. If you haven't used it a lot since then, you might not know about it. It has a chat feature, so you can chat with anybody. You can send direct messages. If we go to the activities, though, right, we'll see breakout rooms, which is a feature that Zoom originally had. Polls, you can quickly ask your audience for their opinion on things. More direct Q&A. You can again record your Google Meet, and whiteboarding is just the same as opening up a Google Jam. And then if you're not going to be the only person hosting the meeting, there are host controls, and that gives you even greater flexibility and control over what other people in the Meet may or may not be allowed to do. Right now, because you can record these meets, you don't have to invite anybody to them. But if you do record them, it gives you a nice way to record your lessons, especially if you're going to be switching between different tabs that you want to present for the content. And then because it's recorded, of course it saves, and then you can use that recording later whenever you need it. And you can share it with anybody else who may need it so they can watch it on their own time. So Google Meet has done a lot of growing up since COVID lockdowns began. And if it's something that you would benefit from, I think there's a lot more to it now, so you can get a lot more out of it.